Okay, so this right here, this is all beginner robot stuff. This is the base area. It's very easy to put together. You don't have to do fancy solder or anything like that. All you need is just a screwdriver and this right here. That's about it. That's all you would need for this. Okay, this is easy. This right here, this is for the arm that I'm going to attach to this. So I'll have an arm also. And then I believe it also has a Bluetooth capability. And I'll test that later. So I'm going to build this and I'm going to turn it into something, an actual robot. It won't be a fancy robot. It won't be one that has eyeballs or a mouth or anything like that. It can be controlled wirelessly though. So this is a beginner step. I hope to have more advanced stuff farther in the future. Right now, starting with the basics. Okay. Alright, so here's my machine that I built. And here, as you can see, that I built the machine down there. It's right here. And that was not easy. I'd say building this part, the tread or whatever. This part right here was the hardest because I had to put those in. But the trick to the little metal pieces in there is using this instead of hurting your finger. Yeah, it's done. It wasn't easy. I mean, putting the parts, I guess, it's easy concept, but it's not easy because it does take a little bit of work and a little bit of patience. It took me a couple hours to put this together. The next thing I'm going to end up putting on there is the arm. That'll be later after I test this with the app. I use this using Makeblock to construct this. I'm not sure what type of programming I'll use, whether I might use Arduino or how you pronounce that. I might use that later on. I'm not sure though. Alright, it took me a little bit of time to figure it out. I got it so it can run. It actually can move. And apparently it turns too somehow. I don't know why it turns. It can move backwards, forwards, turn. So yeah, it works. It was a pain. The solution to the problem with it not moving at all, I had that for about 2 hours. But it was a simple solution. If these do not move, the motors do not move, check the terminal block on the bottom. In the terminal block, the wiring has to be closer inside the terminal block, pushed farther in, so it can connect with the metal parts on the other side of the terminal block. I don't know what you call those parts. But it has to connect with that so it can feed electricity in there. Once it's got pulling that electricity through the terminal block, then the wheels will be able to function. If they're not connected closely, the wheels will do nothing. That's the answer. That's the solution that lots of people on the internet seem to not have figured out.